former Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev, who said, yeah, Trump is right. Zelensky is happening from Russia.
Greg, what do you think the worst case scenario is?
The worst case scenario is Zelensky comes back ready to talk peace and does a minerals deal, which will lead to peace.
Getting the old set back. Thank you, Christian. No, look, I think you have to be pragmatic about where we are with this. Everybody, it seems to me, wants peace. Trump thinks he can bring Putin to the table with Zelensky, who is a hero. His people have been...
That's his scaredy cat face. lettuce. That's quite nice.
Do you need more? Is this enough?
Yeah. Red fruit, I think it's syrup.
Material documenting the war, including commissioned works of art. There was a plan to house them separately in a specially built hall.
Oh, yeah, Yuki likes cats. She's a big cat fan. He might be getting used to you. No, they're all gone. That's what he does. Found the planks.
Right here?
Yep. Just there. One up. Rainwater in droplets, and when the sun shines on they look like diamonds. Really pretty plant.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Perhaps you can use fountain. Better not do it in that, he won't.
I know, it's right here.
What do you want?
He doesn't like me. Wow. He let you do that?
actually had a virtual funeral before. My other brother-in-law, my sister's husband. To keep them away from the room you sleep in. Those boilers last for around 10 to 15 years and old. Although most boilers are installed in or near a kitchen or bathroom where a waste pipe is easily accessible, it is absolutely right.
In that kind of instance, in a criminal version, it doesn't stop there though, does it? It's not just about taking stuff.
Hi. Come on.
Fast asleep on the whole time. It's like purple sheep or brown sheep.
Okay.
$3.75. Or dental treats. Dental lab.
Now you've got the choice. Been out digging in Egypt, you know, excavating. Much days, I don't need any chips.
Thank you.